Okay, so today I want to talk to you about the 3 biggest lies I was told about money growing up. And I'm sure you will have heard at least one of them, if not more, when you were a child too. And the first one my mum used to say on a regular basis was, money can't buy you love. Well, she's absolutely right, it can't. But it can go a long way towards letting you become the best you can be in terms of physical appearance, so that someone's more likely to find you attractive in the first place. But that's a bit of a shallow thing to say, I think. But it is true though. And the other thing that, thinking about it over the years, it made me believe that somehow subconsciously it was better to be poor, because you would be more likely to be loved and be in love and have the love of people around you if you were poor than if you were rich. Well, that's just nonsense, isn't it? The other thing it made me believe was that it wasn't worth going out with rich boys because they weren't going to love you, or they weren't lovable in some way. And leading on from that, you then think, well, rich boys aren't lovable. It goes to stands to reason that no rich people are lovable. So it sort of perpetuates this myth that rich people are nasty. So money can't buy you love is really a multifaceted lie that I was told as a child, which caused me all sorts of problems as I was growing up. But I'm over them now. Lie number 2, money doesn't grow on trees. Oh my God, I can't tell you, if I had £1 for every time I heard that as a child. As a matter of fact, money does grow on trees, because money is made from wood and it's printed on paper, and paper is made from wood pulp. And I think that it's a really good thing to think about right now, because in the olden days, money was backed up by a unit of a bit of gold. You know, there was the Treasury in America and the Bank of England, and they all had gold stashed away to the value of the amount of paper money they were printing. And then President Nixon, I think it was in the 70s, detached the dollar from the gold standard, which meant that he started printing more paper money that had grown on trees than was actually gold to back it up in the bank. Now, I really feel very strongly about this one, because I feel that you need to go and watch a video series by Mike Maloney called The Hidden Secrets of Money. It's absolutely brilliant. There's about 8 or 9 videos. Do not skip ahead. You need to watch them from video 1 to get the context of what he says in the later videos. And I promise you, video 5, it might make you mad. It made me very mad indeed, because it made me realise that we are cynically educated and conditioned and brainwashed to become consuming units. Consuming units who believe that things will make us happier and that we just have to keep buying stuff. Well, I found out over the last 2.5 to 3 years living in Greece, where there's only one supermarket, anything has to be bought online and then delivered, and I've just discovered how little I actually need to be happy, and how much happier I am not having to make lots of buying decisions every single day. Less choice means less decisions. Less decisions means more happiness, and you really need to try that out, but we are just bamboozled by the whole thing. So go and watch Hidden Secrets of Money by Mike Maloney, and bear in mind that money does in fact grow on trees. So the other side of that lie is that it makes it sound like money can't be created. Well, we've just realised that the Bank of England and the Federal Reserve create money whenever they like to. But it also means that you can create more wealth in your life. You can learn how to make money for yourself. And you can actually learn how to make money, which brings me on to lie number 3, which is, it takes money to make money. No, it doesn't. It takes creativity. And it takes a willingness to do some work, and it takes a willingness to become resourceful if you don't have any resources. You can actually get a website up and running now for about $10 to $20, and you can start selling from that website immediately by hooking it up to a PayPal system, whereby you can put a buy button on the page. And if you've got something that people will want, I promise you, they won't not buy it because you haven't got a fancy website, and they won't not buy it because you haven't got a fancy shopping cart, and they won't not buy it because you don't really know what you're doing on the internet marketing front. If you've got something people want, they will find it and they will buy it and they will tell people about it. So get your online business up and running, and then you'll be start to make money. So it takes a teeny bit of money to start making a lot more money. And then the other part of that lie is the trick to money is having some. There's actually a book called this, and that again makes it sound like you need money to make money. Well, let me assure you, you don't. But let me also tell you that where he's right when he says the trick to money is having some is that the minute you start to accumulate little bits of money all over the shop, like if you can free up 10% of what you earn after tax, even 1% of what you earn after tax away, as time goes on, something happens to your brain when you've got little bits of money squirreled about. I use a credit card where every time I make a purchase, it puts the change into a secret savings account within that credit card. So I'm constantly accumulating money without realising it. The other thing it does is it puts £1 a day into my special dream fund, which is, it changes my dream, but at the moment it's a penthouse in Brighton, and every day £1 a time is being squirreled away into that fund. So on 2 counts, that credit card is actually saving on my behalf tiny little bits of money, and I know that the trick to money is having some means that my mental wellness around money is being bolstered by these tiny little savings accounts going on all the time, as well as the amount that I consciously save every time I make some money. So you don't need money to have money, but it helps if you start to make more money than you need and start squirreling it away in lots of different ways, because it does something really good to your brain when you've got lots of little bits of money squirreled away and you're not constantly just bumping along the bottom. And there is a bonus one, which is neither a borrower nor a lender bee, but I want to just save that for you, and I'll send that to you in the next email, because I want to ask a very good friend of mine who has borrowed millions in his time and paid them back what he thinks about that one, and I'm sure he'll have some very interesting observations for us. So open your email tomorrow and you'll see what he's got to say about neither a borrower nor a lender bee. I really hope you've enjoyed these tips. I really hope that it's made you think. Love for you to, any money lies that you were told or anything you were led to believe, or some beliefs that you picked up along the way that you'd really like to examine and see if they're true or not. It's a topic that is of constant interest to me, and I love the way that we've all got these different things that we bring to the table around money and wealth and rich people and wealth creation. Do let me know what you think. I love to hear from everybody. Just email me at Nicola@nicolacairncross.com.